Okay, so I guess the shader pack does look pretty good. This looks better for showing the world off. I don't like it. It makes the game run worse, and it's like whatever. I'm not super new, but it's pretty though. So I decided to go ahead and film another tour here of the colony. A lot of things have changed since the last one. I apologize if I show off something that's already been shown. I haven't watched the first one in ages. Logan built this little elytra course around the colony, which is pretty cool. Actually, real quick, this is Mark's house. I don't know if it's finished or not. Maybe Mark doesn't really play Minecraft, but I think it's pretty cool up here on the mountain. Let's go ahead and check it out, I suppose. Okay, hold on. It's late at night. I don't got the muscle movement for this. I don't know. It's kind of basic in here. Not really anything because no one comes up here, but it is a pretty cool house. I like that it's up here on the top of the mountain. I guess we'll go through the electric course real quick. Let's see if not the wizard survive. There we go. Let's do a quick fly through this. I watched Logan die when he tried this the first time. I watched him smack into one of these rings and fucking explode all over the place. So that was pretty fun. Although a little laggy. Um, a lot of things have been done. We got a lot of plans on things to build. Obviously, it's dubious as to whether any of that actually does get built. Usually, we say we build something and then we build something completely different. Although this was harder. Well, it doesn't really need to be hard. It's pretty cool. Oh, I kind of made it. I think this is new. I believe. Well, this is. I don't think this is the last one. I don't really. This is like a graveyard. I think it's made out of palo because palo is just really cool. Oh yeah, my lab is fucking gone. I'll probably never get to see that again. I still don't understand the new timeline stuff. The dirt people live. The dirt people live. When we first had Colin on here, he was going to live in this grave. Is there anything? No, there's nothing here. He was going to live in the grave. Where did the dirt go? My stu, my stupid. Am I in adventure mode? Did I go to the wrong game mode? What was the? That was a 3.5 forwardness. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter what happened to the dirt. The Prince of Toyland and the Ravenous Scourge live in here. I don't know uh, who this naysayer is, but he is of no relation to me. What is it with their name tags? It's weird. I think it's probably the shader pack. I don't know, they're interesting. Fuck, I probably should have looked through the world and actually taken count of what's new. I mean, we've had this cave entrance here for ages, and nothing's been like it just straight up goes into the fucking wall. I did try and light up a lot of the colony, and my sister started playing, and she kind of sucks dick at this game when it comes to combat anything. So I didn't want her being imploded because we're on hard mode and like the regional difficulty bullshit. Whatever. I don't feel like explaining it. So this is a river, that river that was built. I put coral all throughout this little river. I don't know. It's a new chest. Is that new? That's not new. I don't know why that's there though. So I put some more coral in as it like goes out into the actual river. There's like less and less coral. I don't think I put any coral blocks. I think it's just mostly the fans. Yeah, it just seems to be mostly the fans. I moved all the skeleton horses. They're no longer stuck here anymore. So, I can stay. There's nothing really wrong with that. If we go to the beginning of the river, though, sorry, the frame rate is not very good with this texture pack on, but it makes everything look really nice. Except the glowstone during the day. The big bright glowing blocks do not look good during the day. This texture pack on. So yeah, I put like I had to fix a lot of the water issues. They left a lot of water problems in here, like holes and stuff. So I fixed most of it. I think this is absolute. I did not build this. This can go though. Okay, that can be waterlogged. Let's get rid of all this bullshit. I did make another shovel. I gave it to Luke though. I don't remember what I called it, but I gave it a funny name. So that's how you get into these. Okay. So yeah, I just put a bunch of fucking coral throughout here. I think I put may have put yeah, I put sea pickles in here too. I may have put some of this more. So I may have put extra kelp and seagrass down. I'm not entirely sure though, but I think this turned out like really fucking nice. I'm quite fond of it. Luke no longer lives here in his mansion. He's moved to a different mansion. Okay, these frames are awful. Jesus. Okay, well, yeah, let's sneak that down to 25. That would probably do a hell of a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Oh, yeah, over here. Okay. So, over here some things have changed. Not much has changed in my house. I'll probably do something in here eventually, but we did get a bunch of shulker boxes. These are all of them. Some of them are spread out. Some people have their own personal boxes. But yeah, Luke told me how to duplicate. Oh, the dirt's there and it's invisible. Okay. Luke told me that you can like duplicate the shulkers and they shoot their stupid little fucking balls. They can like duplicate each other. So that was cool. So we got a bunch of shulkers to go around. Oh yeah, over here at the bakery. I put some stuff at the bakery. So I built a guardian farm. So we have infinite fish now, so we don't have to worry too hard about meat. Yeah, here's two of them. There's just two shulkers full. Well, not super full. I've been eating a lot of it. So I made this. It's not like the prettiest thing ever, but I thought it would be cool to have like a little barbecue area. So you cook some food on the campfire. Oh, I built this. Yeah, I built this gate out because I was sick of having to fly over the wall or climb it to get through to this side of the colony. So I built this cool gate. I think the patterning. I don't think it looks as nice with with the shaders on, but I made this little amethyst meditation room. I think this is really cool. Whenever those cushions drop, I'm gonna replace these carpets for the cushions. I don't. This texture pack is buggy. Some things turn invisible. I know Luke and Nelson towards the Guardian farm, their entire like screen turns like white or black, and it fucks everything up. I built this animal farm because I realized we only had cows. So there's cows and chickens and pigs and some sheep and some rabbits over here. I flattened all this out. I tore a lot. I'll probably reforest this. This just needed flattened out for working on because this is just ugly, uneven. I'm not against working on uneven terrain, but this was not it. Also, it's because the wood temple over there was just floating, so it's no longer floating. This, if you recognize it, you recognize it. There's some new things I changed. So this is from a house back during the pandemic. I had a realm called Wesley Willis. If anyone watching this play has ever played on it, and this is the house I lived in back in over in Diorite land. But I took off all the diorite I used for the roofing and switched it up for deep slate. I think it looks better. Um, but yeah, when I built this house all those years ago, that's what got me into the birchwood and diorite. They're still hard to work with blocks, but they're pretty nice. I don't hate them like I used to. Did I do anything in here? Okay, cool. I don't know why that's there. So I don't have the basement part to this house. I might do that. I might. I haven't decorated it. It's literally just like a hollow structure. It's just the outline. I just wanted to remake it because I don't know, it's a cool house. It's the first time I ever built a house, legitimately the first time I ever built a house that wasn't just like a box. I actually put some design work into it. This is what got me into building towers and stuff. This is an oddly. oddly difficult to replicate. It took me a while to build this. Let's move out over here. So I don't know, some guy that Luke met at a concert or something invited him to play on here, and he played once and never came in, and he left this like wooden outline, so I filled it in. It's not finished yet. I thought it would look nice with some stone brick and some glass, and then I put this up here for like the second part because he had this too. So I was like, I'll do something up here. I don't know. Maybe I'll live here. I don't know. But I think this. I thought it was an interesting outline, so I felt like something should have been done with it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe I'll do something with that. Actually, if we go out this way, I believe the Guardian Farm is over here. I've never had like the chance to like build with Prismarine or anything. So I ended up sucking it up and building it. I hate building farms. I fucking loathe building farms, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, I can't find this fucking thing. We're just gonna have to go there from the Nether. Let's get there faster for everyone. Oh, I may as well show the what's still on. No, I turned the terrain. I'm gonna head to the Nether. So where was the portal? The portal's not there. The portal's over here. I think it looks even uglier with rain with these. I'm just not a fan of these shaders, but everyone thinks they're pretty, so I'll keep running them for this video. But I would like to turn them off. Maybe that glitch I was talking about will show up because it wasn't showing up for me and loot for me, but it was like tweaking. Oh yeah, this got changed into like a whole lobby. This has been all dolled up. This is like an entrance. This is like a way to. Oh, it's doing it. Yeah, it's doing it for me too. Oh, yeah, no. So yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Let's see if it causes it when I go over here. But this lobby looks pretty. Well, I may as well show the top part over here. Is over to the Oasis. To my knowledge, only one new thing has been built in the Oasis. I believe that is Colin's Oasis house. I think it's just. I think that's the only new thing over there. We might go build a desert city over there. We've been thinking about a desert city. At least me and Luke have. So maybe we'll do that over there. Holy. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what bug they were. Oh, that's sickening. Okay, bye-bye, shader pack. Jesus. This goes to the Toyland, but this also leads up to the Guardian farm. Of course, I built it out of Prismarine because I'm getting a shit ton of it. I haven't fully finished the tunnel, but I think it looks kind of nice. I actually oddly think it looks kind of good with the Netherrack. I don't know. Like they definitely clash, but I don't hate it. I still need to fill this in. So this was really tedious to build. Okay, yeah, yeah. So up here is the AFK area. You take this portal and you spawn up here in this little glass box I made, and you just sit here and until you're finished. Hold on, let me get a spyglass. Let me spawn one in. I was gonna use the command. I'm just gonna get one from here. I lost my actual spyglass. I still have no idea where it is. Okay, I'll just throw this out when I'm done with it. So yeah, you can see him dying down there. You can't see him spawned in. I don't remember what video I took this off of. Maybe I'll go look for the guy's video and like put it in the description if I remember. But it's pretty effective. You know, we get a lot of fish and prismarine shards out of this. Let's get on to this one. Now we're actually in the farm. Oh shit! Hold on. Then they make a terrible death noise. So this is the collection system that gets filtered through these hoppers, and then we just store all the junk in here. What the hell is all this? There's where there. Well, I just fucking found it. Okay. Well, I don't need that spyglass. I don't know where all this shit came from though. Why is any of this here? Well, I finally got my spyglass back. Now we put volume back on. I don't think anything's been done in Toyland over that way at all. I don't think anything has happened that way. Well, Poland did build this. This is if you have soul speed on your boots, you can go like insanely fast down this way. This minecart trail I have still not finished, and I don't know if I will, to be honest. I might just make like an ice boat trail that'll probably be faster and cheaper. Though we do have a lot of iron now. We were in an iron shortage for a very long time, but I've collected a lot. I guess I can go show the reason where I got all the where I got all the iron from. Is that the right one to throw? That was not the right one to throw out. Well, fucking hell! I guess I'm just a buffoon. Okay. um, I don't know. I guess I probably shouldn't do this at 6 in the morning. That's probably my bad. Okay. Let's go back now. I don't think this video will be nearly as long as other ones. As the not other ones, the previous one. This one should be pretty. Oh yeah, there was an alchemy. Hold on, it looks really ugly with the rain. Well, other people think it looks ugly. I love the rain. I think I always turn the rain on when I'm playing, but other people don't like it. Something happened up here. What was it? There was like some alchemy thing up here, and it always slips my mind. Was this new? I may have shown this off in the last one. I think I may have already shown this off. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're extending the mountain out. Yeah. We're making the mountain like hella bigger. It's gonna be huge. Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of happy gas thrown around. So the mountain is gonna be fucking massive. What are some other things? Oh yeah, this Colosseum over here. Yes, the Colosseum. Oh, we can check out Phoenix's little dirt guy. Not what is this thing? Some sort of golem. I think he's cool. He's got a big old nose. Looks kind of like a goblin. Thinks always builds the weirdest things, but I like it. Yes, this Colosseum. Um, I did not like where it was at first. I thought it was gonna be bad. Like I like just genuinely did not fuck with it. But like, yeah, this shit turned out great. We got the beacon in here. This shit is not lined up perfectly even. I think we just have it on speed. Yeah, the beacon itself is not a big one. I think it's just like the very base beacon. This was the beacon that was over by the two mountains. I think over where was it? I think it was on the side. Yeah. We decided to get like a bunch of like spawn eggs and trial spawns with creative, so we can have like battles against mobs and stuff in the Coliseum. We want me and Luke want Logan and Nelson to fight each other. We want that to be the debut match. Stuff this way, I believe. Yes. There is definitely things this way. That was already shown off. If we come over this way, though, so we've been building more tiny things around the world to make the world feel more alive. So like we decided to just go build in a random place. Turns out they ended up picking right by where we lived without realizing it. So me, Luke, and Phoenix worked on building. We turned this entire island into like a little outpost, like a little abandoned outpost, and it turned out really well. We made this little, and we came here with no loot. We went here with absolute. We did all this from empty inventories up. So hopefully we do more stuff like that because it was pretty enjoyable. I didn't hate it. I think, and it's cool to have more interesting things. So we've got like a little treasure stockpile here of all the stuff we gathered up, some loot spread out. I don't know why I made that nether portal. I think I just did it because I thought it would look cool. Okay, all of these item icons are fucked up from the texture. I'm just gonna have to get rid of that shader. I just don't. Yeah, it's all fucked up. I hate that. That is awful. This was the mines. Yeah, the mines were fucking hell. This place was dry as hell with resources. There was like nothing over here. This is the little thing I built this part. Just interesting. I like going with deep slate. How did you get up to this top? Yeah, there was an island here that we were hoping grass would spread to, but it didn't, so I tore the whole thing down. So this is like the only natural part of the island left because we completely hollowed it, made these stone bars around it. And we built this little house up here. Luke built this house. I don't think I had anything to do with it. To be honest, I don't know what any of this shit over here what is. This stuff was like not here when I was building, so I don't know where any of this came from. This is a very interesting house design, though. I think I quite like this. This is actually really cool. There was something over here. What was this? I wasn't able to show up that Valhalla snow place, and I've once again lost the chords after getting them and writing them down. I feel like a buffoon, so I still can't show off the Valhalla area in like the big ice river. What is this? How do I get in? God, I thought this was like a Rust base, having to like Rust base. I say that like I play Rust. I'm thinking of a very specific video. Oh, these are Luke's shulker boxes. He's been building over here. This is something Luke has been working on. How quaint. It'll probably end up being pretty cool. Um, yes, this way. Did Logan move the spooky mansion he was working on to somewhere else, or is it still over here? Oh, it's been moved. I think I will head to Toyland then, because maybe he set that up over there. I'm not sure if these mangrove trees were always here. Oh yeah, we started working on like a little fishing village. This is definitely not finished yet. But I think it looks cool. Nelson built this. This is pretty neat. Oh, I think they spawned villagers in. I don't know. I fucking hate dealing with villagers. I cannot be fucked to build a villager breeder or set them up. I'd rather just have them spawned in. It's not like we get anything out of their trades. We mostly just get all the resources ourselves. For being a dirt house, it's actually pretty cool. Art museum. Hmm. Oh yeah, this was like a little farm. Oh, I guess they spawned themselves in a golem. All the villagers did. I think Nelson built this house. But this bridge over here, I built this bridge. I worked on this bridge while they did all of this. I'm a very fast builder. I find building to be quite difficult. It's not exactly up my alley. Okay. So I built this bridge. I actually do think the bridge turned out pretty cool. Yeah, I put like cool stilts down below it so they glow. I thought this was nice, having like you could sit here, like hide from the rain while it's all lit up. I thought that was neat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here, to be honest. I built a little bit of this. I've been wanting to build another like secret lab or like an SCP facility. So I might have this be like the entrance. I thought this was an interesting pattern, so I'll come back to this 'cause I'm a little invested in this. All right, what else do we have to look at? Oh, I do remember. Okay, I didn't show this off. Yeah, this is the last tour I made. Yeah, it's literally just a tunnel through there. That's all that is. Oh yeah. Okay, this is Beta Town. This is Beta Town over here. I did not work on Beta Town, but Luke and Nelson, I believe, worked on it. Where were the data packs at? Yeah, hold on. My ears are ringing. I got this one to listen to. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So I really like this data pack. This data pack's fucking awesome. This shit is goated. Welcome to Beta 10. Yes, so it's all beta textures for everything. Not everything has exact beta textures because there was no netherite axe. But I like that they make it a fucking like double-sided battle axe, and they turn the elytra into dragon wings. Um, the trim I have on my netherite though does not look great with this, but it doesn't matter. I don't really look at myself much in third person. But yeah, this shit just looks amazing. Like the old noises too. Um, I just prefer a lot of the older noises. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's a nostalgia thing. They could have had the current noises they have for everything, then swapped to these ones, and I would still prefer it. I just like them better. I don't think they're like objectively better or anything. I just like the older noises. I think they satisfy my ears more. Oh, they really loaded this place up with stuff. Oh, the wheat texture isn't changed though to the old one. That's a shame. Um, what other stuff we got around here? It's a neat little pond. I think it's a song they're referencing with all those signs. I know Luke sings things all the time. So this place is really interesting. I'm quite fond of this build. It's a nice little quaint build. It probably didn't take him very long to build. I did light all this up. I put torches fucking everywhere because we were constantly being assaulted by mobs. We finally, for the most part, finished the castle. There's still a couple things to work on, but it's like actually got a full design. I'm good as a spectator for this actually. And then I'll turn the data pack off too. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Okay, so it's actually got like a design on the outside. I'm not sure if it's fully even. I think Luke was saying something about there was problems with it being completely even, but it still looks really nice. And we have the final part up here. Okay, I'm already laughing before I. Yeah, these things look like dicks. I changed some of them, but Luke wanted some of them to stay like that. They just look like big purple dicks. But other than that, the design is really cool. I like all the blocks used down here and like the little plaza thing. I don't know if any of these are finished. It doesn't really look like it. This castle has had us stumped for a very long time. Well, I say that like I've put an insane amount of work into this. I really haven't. I've provided resources. I have not. I dug a lot of this, though. I did dig a lot of this. Oh yeah, up here we have a treasure room. Yeah, so we took a bunch of our colony resources and threw them up here. So we got some amethyst blocks, lapis, all kind. The granite is to place things over. These are hollow. It's like obviously hidden behind all that is like a granite block instead of like a random redstone block that'll never be seen. So this is a good use of to flaunt our wealth and show off everything we have. It's not like we super use these resources much anyways. And then down here, lots of things are going to go down here. I'm going to build the dirt sin. I haven't built it yet. The dirt sin. This is where the dirt sin is going to be. I'm also going to build the Delta Rune tree somewhere. I might put it in the dungeons. Um, Actually, can I spot the dungeons from anywhere here? No, but I can certainly spot the trial chamber we fucking destroyed. Um, Not much needs to be done in the spiral for the walls to be fully finished. This will be done reasonably soon, probably, if anyone can be bothered to finish it. I don't think the Morrowind area has been touched in a long time. Well, I'm saying, I don't know if I've actually showed this, but this Morrowind place is quite cool. This is like the first time anyone built with sulfur and is it cinnabar? Cinnabar, is it? I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's cinnabar. Yeah, Luke was playing Morrowind for a bit and got really inspired by it. We were gonna have like lava flowing through here and build a mini volcano, but plans changed a little bit when my sister joined the world. Getting this mud was fucking hell. I hate digging up mud. Digging up mud and mangroves is awful. This is a really cool mushroom. So my sister decided to set her roots down over here when she joined. I mean, I knew she was good at building, but like fucking Christ, like look at this. How do you come up with this? Sure. Like that, like I don't know. I just think this is really like I like this is my first time seeing it. I have no idea when she built that. She built this nice little picnic table. I am a little biased. I mean, pink is my favorite color. I fuck with pink. Um, I think cherry wood's just nice to build out of. I did not know that cherry wood and andesite would go so well together. Because like, look how cool this is. Um, I don't know how you come up with shit like this. I love this. This is the tools and stuff I gave her. She doesn't really use them much. She got herself a little fridge right here. Look at that. Like I knew she was good at building. I don't know. It's just impressive getting to actually see it. I forgot. Either she made those or I made her a bunch of name tags. Like what is this? Like a bird feeder? Oh, she's seems like she's fully moved out from. Yeah, this is usually where I drop off stuff for her. I gave her like 20 dried ghasts. They're really not that hard to find, and you can craft them. This is that zombie camel I took her out to get. I don't know if she uses the camel much, but I think the camels are really cool. Oh yeah, I keep giving her beehives. I don't know what to do with them when I tear forests down. This little like carriage thing she made though, this thing is crazy. This is some like Disney princess shit right here. Like, how do you come up with this stuff? Very excited to see what else she builds. Well, along with everyone else, everyone on here is pretty talented. This is new. I don't know what this is gonna be. Oh yeah, she built this cool little fountain too. And you see, I never thought about like using like the fences and stuff to waterlog to keep it in place. Oh, she's got a little baby one. Blah blah. I think she maybe used a dandelion on them. Oh, they're swarming me. I love little things. What's this one called? Catch and fry. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. The big ass fucking stone temple. I gotta go show that off. I can't forget that. Well, let's check out Timmy's house real quick. I think this thing is really cool. I like this. I was watching Nelson and Timmy build this. This was really interesting. I actually really like this house. Like this is a really cool place to live. I like this. I don't really know what the purpose of it is, but it's interesting. Oh wow. Fucking how fucking squatters have taken over Timmy's house. Jesus. Oh yeah, the stables. We've never really done anything with stables because why use horses when you've got an elytra? I put all the skeleton. What the? Where'd they all go? Dog, there were like 20 of them in here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There's skeleton horses fucking everywhere. This is the big stone pyramid we built. It's fucking ugly as sin, but I love it. It took a long time filling it because this is like where we all those cobblestones because we lava casted it. Well, I didn't lava cast it. I had nothing to do with the casting. So that's why it's cobblestone. All the stone brick is stuff we placed though. Up here is some little deity that Luke made. He like blinks and shit. Some blessings up here. What did I put? Warp signs are mine. Be writing some of the stupidest shit. So we had a fucking elite team of people working on filling this in, all these stone bricks. It was like I think it was me, Luke, Colin, Logan, not really about Logan, Nelson, and maybe Timmy. And we got this shit done hella fast. But this stone brick project we did took like all of our stones, so I started a quarry project. Also, if you go into here, it's just like whole ass the back rooms. It's some like spooky ass shit through here. It's just holes upon holes. It just never ends. Seems like someone's has like actually adventured through here. It's a little intimidating. But I guess wait, where did you come from? I haven't brought anyElays here. I don't know. I don't know where that guy came from. The only LA I found was like fucking 400 blocks out. Not 400, like 40,000. Yeah, I'll have to fix that up. But the important reason to come over here is the quarry that I started working on. I went out of my way to get a max powered beacon with made out of gold, and I went and killed my own wither to set this up. And I've been digging this quarry on and off. I mean, admittedly, I'm not much of a builder. I think I've gotten better. Luke has definitely like helped with it, but I still find building to be incredibly difficult and taxing on my head, which is frustrating. I don't want it to be. So this is usually what I do. I just kind of break shit. I just kind of gather. That's usually what I do. Um, so I've just been working on this with my two pickaxes on and off whenever I feel like it. I finally broke it into like a cavern layer. This will take a long time to fully quarry out. Um, it does lead into one hell of a cave system though. I mean, like, I don't really give a shit about the resources. I care about the copper and the iron the most because we're starting to build with copper and iron's always nice to. I don't give a fuck about the diamonds, dog. I don't need them. I don't use them for anything. That's the wrong thing. Didn't I have an ender chest up here? No. Like, I don't know. I did need that. Punishment buddy. Oh yeah, Belch buddy's fucking gone. Belch buddy is absolutely dead. He will never see the light of day again. Had a bit of an accident, so not everything is how it used to be. I don't even know why I carry this shit on me. I honestly don't need it. I may as well just fucking give this shit away. I don't use it. It's just is this the right pickaxe? It is. Yeah, so now we're going to go on to the big path that we've been working on that leads straight to the oasis. So we have this little path that comes out, cuts through here. The path was started originally to the oasis a while ago, but it got completely swallowed up by the lava casting. This is just like a little sleep shack me and Luke slept in while we were building all this stuff. Like this is what it was originally like. I think Nelson was working on it, and then it got completely devoured by all of this. And well, new mansion's right here. I may as well show this off. I forgot to show this off when I showed off the Colosseum. So he built himself his own little jungle out here. He built a little waterfall. These big grand staircases up to it. That's Luke's big thing. He's always building mansions. Maybe I'll throw some netherite his way and have him build me one. But I don't know, he's just so talented at building. I will be taking these if he doesn't need them. My inventory's getting a little full. Okay, little piggy. I guess he's got some junk here. It looks nice. I actually kind of like the moss. It kind of looks like a living roof. Like he's got like a whole ass like garden terrace on the top of his house. I like it. Not much for commentary, I suppose. And it's pretty early in the morning. This isn't really intended to even be listened to with audio on, at least with how I see it. Okay. Oh, yes, one more thing. Yes, one more thing. I finished well, I got a couple more things, technically. The blacksmith is still not done, but I finally finished my armor trim shop. I finally finished it. I'd say this is probably one of the most impressive builds. Probably the most impressive build I have on here. So this was fucking expensive. This is what all my diamonds went to, was trimming all of these sets to show off what they looked like. I didn't do iron armor because it was a little too expensive and we were loaded on copper. So I used copper armor instead and used quartz as the trim color. So these are all of the trims. We don't own all of them, but if you want them, you just pay for it yourself. Well, we got a bunch of Wayfinder. I'm using silence because I just think it's the coolest, and I like the deep dark and I like the warden. I think the deep dark is the coolest shit they've ever added to this game. I'm not even saying that like because it's dark and edgy. I just think it's really neat. I think it's cool. Um, so there was that. Oh yeah, Luke made himself a little retirement home after here before he built his jungle mansion and moved into it. Well, he might still live out of this. So this is his little retirement home he built. It's quite quaint. Something needed to be put here in the Javolony anyway, so it was nice to put it here. He's got a bunch of his stuff here. Um, oh yeah, I wrote that book for him. I think. Maybe move those back. Oh yeah, no, I actually did build one other thing over here that I forgot about. I don't go into it too often. I built an endangered wildlife reserve because I finally got sniffers. Like me, Colin, and Logan were in like a call. I think we might have all been like high. I don't know about Colin, but me and Logan were definitely off of our fucking rockers. It was like 5 in the morning. We'd been talking for 3 hours straight, and I finally found a sniffer egg. And then I managed to get a second one like a day after on the first suspicious sand I dug up. So I built this. How the fuck did you get up there? Can they climb vine? How did I can only assume they can climb vines. How did you get up? Well, I've got a bunch of residents that live here. So this is Fraggle Rock 1987. The 1987 has no meaning, but I don't want anyone getting up here. That's dangerous. That's not good either. I like Fraggle Rock. I watched Fraggle Rock a lot as a kid. Fraggle Rock's pretty cool. Got Scare Tactics. That's a Fossil Fighters reference. Um, oh, you're the piece of shit. Yeah, so this is the first and only ever zombie horse I've ever found. Only one I've ever fucking found. I got super excited because it's the first time getting my hands on one of these guys, and he has like bottom of the barrel, like dog shit stats. He can barely even jump up a single block. Here's Jambert Ultima. This was the first sniffer. Jambert Ultima, he's the goat. We all love Jambert. Over here, yeah, everything likes hanging out over here in this corner. So I got some frogs. I've got Globlon. Hold on, Globlon Vobcon. Where'd the axolotls go? I had a bunch of axolotls here. Well, we still got Smelltail Johnson. Where are the other frogs? There was at least one other frog here. Has someone been fucking with this place? Did they like die? Okay, so there you gotta be fucking kidding me. Who did this? Jesus. Okay, maybe that's what happened to the I didn't name tag any of the axolotls. I suppose they could have despawned. Okay, we're missing Rocky Slime Hill too. Well, fucking Christ. Okay, well, we've got two frogs. It's salvageable. I guess I can show the museum off one more time. I don't know if I actually showed it off on the last one. I don't know if I did. So this was like blah 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 original first house. It's a museum now. Okay. Yeah, so some stuff we put the dragon egg in here. It's no longer at the tree there. We've got this is a sword I took off Logan to go kill the Wither because it has I think it literally just has Smite 5 on it. Yeah, it's the Smite 5. So I asked him if he wanted it back and he said I can keep it. So I named it to Wither's Bane and put it in here. I thought it'd be interesting to put this here. Wither's Skull. I okay, who's because this? Yeah, I made I got really high one night and I wrote a book about myself, my little roleplay character on the world. And then I wrote books for other people, and then Logan wrote his own book. He struck me as someone who'd like to write his own book. I don't know if he's touched it in a while. Well, that's not exactly he technically is like my sister's neighbor. I actually don't think I don't remember reading it. Well, I definitely have. I just don't remember it. He did write the alchemy guide. I quite like his little alchemy guide he wrote. It's really cool. Maybe that'll be one of the last things I show off. No, I think I already did show that off actually in the last one. I don't feel like reading these so if you want to read them you can pause and read yourself. I need to make one for my sister. She really wants one. I didn't really exactly know what to do for Collins, so I low key just kind of slapped some shit down. I might actually have to update mine. Okay, this is maybe a little funny. I don't. I still eat rotten flesh if I pick it up, but I don't carry around multiple stacks on me anymore. The inconvenience got to a point. Belch Buddy's dead. Belch Buddy is dead. I don't really. I went ahead and claimed that Toyland places for myself, but I haven't really done anything over there. I completely forgot about. I Is that an insult calling Colin a homunculus? That might be an insult. He does have a beautiful singing voice. I don't know when Colin last got on here. I haven't talked to him in a bit. That's probably my bad. Okay, I'm gonna go through these quickly. If you want to read these, you could just pause. I've spent enough time here. I will, if I can get the effort, not get the effort, if I can get the juices flowing enough to come back and write more, I will do that. Oh, I did write, I wrote a lot for Phoenix. I don't think I stayed enough on that one. And I can't think of anything to write for Timmy. He just wanted to be like a manager or something or a supervisor. I can't think of nothing for him. Maybe it's funnier if there's just nothing for him. I don't know. Maybe that's mean. I did do some work in the mines actually. I upgraded the furnace array, so it is no longer just this. You turn the corner and boom. Cool. I need to doll up this wall and the ceiling. We had a lot more copper. We've currently moved it all elsewhere to build with, which will probably be the last thing I show. And this is like a little AFK box. I'll put like an iron door there or something. May as well actually do that now. I don't know if you can hear the ghasts yapping about, but there's a bunch of happy ghasts if you haven't been paying attention flying around the colony. I grew some of them. I thought it would be nice. I thought it would make it feel a little more lived in, and I think it turned out. Their voices do get a little grating, but I usually have the volume turned down insanely low when I'm playing this game. And this is the deep mine, so we've never had like a straight up easy access into Deep Slate. So I built this. I say built like it's this is some grand accomplishment. It's a staircase down into a water pit to get Deep Slate and tough. That's all this is. I don't know. I guess skip ahead if you feel like I cannot be bothered to cut through things. This is just a watch what you want kind of video. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So originally Luke had built this building specifically right here as a like storage building. So I had this as like a little like shulker box depot, which we don't really need that there anymore, but I'll leave it there. Ooh, what are these? So Lillian, my sister, decided to completely tear out all the chests in here. Keep in mind, basically anywhere you could put a chest in here and still open it, we had a chest. And it's now the council house. I was gonna build a throne right here, but I gave up immediately. I like what she did here. This is pretty cool. Little lectern right here to give speeches. I thought that was interesting. And then the storage place got moved right over here. So she built this. The villagers that like hanging out around here. So this is like the temp storage before everything gets transferred into here. So there's just chests for a bunch of shit in here. It's like the cold. I think she called this like cold storage. Yeah, I think this is like food and whatever and plants. Yeah, expect her to put all this effort into this, but this has been a very useful addition. It's quite appreciated. Sorry if you can hear the music in the background. I'm not turning it off. Now we'll go take the path. Finally, we will take the path. So this path will eventually lead to the oasis. It's not finished yet, but it will lead there. Oh yeah, this is a little golem thing Nelson made. I'm not sure what all of that is supposed to actually be there. He's got little cold button eyes. I think he's pretty neat. He's cool. Let's just take the path the normal way. So Luke started building this little like Stonehenge like ruin type structure because we've been into the idea of like building ruins or just like remnants of stuff all over the place, and it's helped a lot. There is another place that I helped him work on. I have no idea where it is. I never saved the chords. I can't show it off. So this looks interesting. And you go down here. Look, for some reason you think, oh, well, you can jump through here. I don't know why. The mob pathing is stupid. They don't know how to get through this. So it's a very convenient door. So I built this. Luke helped a little bit on it. I think he did this part. Yeah, he dug down into here. I did this. I put these beds down to sleep in. Little storage area. It's kind of like a little like stopping safe point on the journey towards the oasis. Not that we need it because we have the nether highway to it, but it's cool. Then over here we built this boathouse across this little lake. I put these in here as like shelves, like storage. So there's like a boat in there, an axe. This is like a little workshop, so like someone was working on a boat right here. Over here, from like sometime early last year when the world was still pretty new, we came over here to get like mossy cobblestone with Luke. Me and Luke did. So he built this while I helped mine stuff up for him. So this is just a neat little outpost we've got over here. It's more of a relic than anything. So you take that small boathouse and you cross, and then you come over here, which is to like proper wild territory. This isn't like anything claimed by us. So we've called this Gate Town. It might change. Maybe this will become an actual city someday. So this is more like an outpost. That's why there's this little watchtower up here. It's kind of like it's hobbled together. It's using hedges and ruined stone to guard it. Not fully Oh yeah, this rooted dirt looks nice. This is a lush cave under here. We tore the lush tree down. So you come over here. We kind of made it look like there's a landslide here with this cobblestone and whatnot, and the rooted dirt. So yeah, this is where the like the actual Oasis journey like properly starts. Yeah, so we just kind of put some basic junk in here. And oh wow, he put a lot of boats. So I'll take this one. So I made these buoys as as a way to guide us through the water. This is why we started using copper. I thought copper would be striking as like a buoy type block. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a simple design. I think it's nice, and it's quite easy to follow. It's easier to follow at night with the copper bulbs light. Let's actually do that at night. No, Nelson does not like the day counter being changed. I will avoid doing that. Okay, this is actually going to be really slow, and you guys have better things to do with your lives. Let's just spectate through it. So you just follow the buoy path here through the glaciers. I had Luke come through here to test it. I mean, and considering he gets lost pretty easily, and he was able to get through this with no problems, this shouldn't be much of a problem for anyone. It's pretty straightforward. I might come through and wax maybe the bulbs. The bulbs might be hard to spot if they like oxidize and turn green. Which now I'm oh I thought I was getting lost. I'm just being stupid. It's easier to follow when you're actually in the boat. It's just boats are just not very fast. Check this out. So it just keeps going through. I had to cut through here. I had to rip up a bunch of these ice blocks to cut through this ice flow. I think I'm actually going to build another buoy right here on top of the ice. Make it just a tiny bit more obvious. Yeah, there's a sunken ship over here. I think he like refurbished it a little bit. He definitely did, yeah. Yeah, he did. This was pretty cool for giving it a little bit of a refurbish. Oh, he even put a little villager in here. Interesting. It's nice of him to do that. Cool generation right there, too. That's just a ruined nether portal. You just kind of go straight from here. For the most part, from this way, outside of just, whoa, look at I have the compass on me. Outside of just slightly veering to the right a little bit, this is basically just a straight shot to the oasis. Oh God. Okay, I then right after this, get sick of staring at this fucking screen. I built this little thing with the leftover blocks I had from the buoy building thing. I built this. I think it looks pretty neat. Luke built this. I named this Coprun Gek. Not the greatest name, but like whatever. This is a cat I tamed, Sister Vomvolist. Okay, it was supposed to be Vomvolist, not Vanvolist, but it's fine. Name tags are very easy to make. There could be some spare here. Like paper, and then is there a nugget anywhere? Oh, I could have sworn we had like a singular copper nugget here. Whatever, I don't need to do it now. So yeah, I just kind of fortified this to put my inner chest in here. I put just some basic stuff because this is like me and Luke's main fob while we're working on finishing the path. And we were thinking about maybe making like a whole ass new settlement over here, like a big copper city. Use a lot of copper. All these villages have already almost completely died. Most of them are dead. We were also thinking about maybe turning this into like a trading place, but this village is low-key ugly as shit. So I think I'd rather just build a copper settlement. Yeah, there's all of the remaining. Nope, they're also dead. Okay, well they're no longer. They're also dead. I don't think this village has any villagers left. That's the thing I hate about villages. You can't leave them, or everything's dead. Just all the villagers they'll just kill themselves. They're idiots. Oh, that path doesn't go anywhere. That's just naturally generated from the village. I'm not sure if Luke has built anything else out past this way. Yeah, looks like that's it. I think just need to continue the buoy path. Yeah, look right here. It's just a straight shot. Well, I think that about wraps up everything, to be honest. I don't think there's much left. I will go check Toyland, but there's probably nothing over there. That's like super interesting. I think the parking lot there got a little bit bigger. It's not exactly worth showing off. Oh, that sounds a little mean, but it is just a concrete parking lot. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, More cool things will probably be built down the line, I would imagine. Or maybe I'll just call it there.